What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another ChewbaccaLemma video today. That's what's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. Today, we're talking about which free player you should pick from the NFL 50 Week 8 to Week 15 slot. So let's talk about it. So we have 93s to 96s in this fantasy pack, which we'll show here in a second. But before that, subscribe if you're new, turn on those notifications, like the video if you enjoyed, dislike if you don't, and let's get into it. Also later, we're gonna have a sniping video as well. Double upload on New Year's. Happy New Year. Let's get into it. All right, our 96s. Barry Sanders is the cheapest as of now. You got Vic, you got Moss, Mawai. You see them there. You also have way down here, Dion and LT. So kind of gives you an idea of kind of where they fit in price. And then the cheapest of those guys, the non-96s, is, and by cheapest I mean most expensive, is Sean Taylor. You can't sell these guys, but if you're buying multiples of them, obviously take into account the price. But here's the pack. The newest cards first. So you have 6 96s, and then you have all the 95s and 94s. I guess it wasn't that many 95s, and then your 93s. So I'll go ahead and just say this. Do not, on any occasion, pick these as your player. Even if you have hardly any coins, I have a sniping video coming out later, how to make coins. So even if you don't have that many coins, do not go with these guys. Just try to build up your coin stack a little bit. Some of these guys are like 100K. So, yeah, definitely do not. Even if you're running a theme team, remember a 50 out of 50. Unless you're running a pure theme team and you'll never use any of those guys ever in your whole life, okay. But if you're running a 50 out of 50 theme team, remember you have team captain gives you times like 5 of that team. Your team diamond gives you times 3 of that team, and your jerseys, head coach, and stadium give you times 1 as well. So that's 4 extra there. So altogether, you have so many extra, even on a 50 out of 50 team of whatever team you're running, that we really shouldn't be getting these guys for our player, unless you just are like 50 out of 50 theme team. I'm not using anybody that did not play for my team. Then okay, I get it. So with that said, 95 Sean Taylor is the only guy really that's a decent price, but he played for the Washington football team as well as Dion. So if you're running a football team, you're going to get Dion and then just sell Sean Taylor, or buy Sean Taylor. If you have Dion, you would just sell him. These are NAT, so you can't sell the players, but obviously, again, if you're going to buy it, a couple of these guys, your NAT, you want to be the most expensive one. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and talk about the 6 that are the newest and the only real 6 options. I'm going to start with Mawai because he is clearly the worst option, and I don't mean to be mean, but offensive line still doesn't matter that much. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm saying it just doesn't matter enough for you to use, a top pick. You have 800K cards sitting there that you could add to your team, and that's real. Instead of spending 800,000. And that will make a huge difference. I just don't think a center would make that much of a difference from a 93. It's just not enough of a difference. Also, he's on the lighter end, if I remember. Weight does play a factor. I believe from Mutt Leaks, they data mined and they found out, like strength matters, 20%. Weight matters 20%. And then the rest of the ratings are the other 60% or something along those lines. So I just don't think Mawai is the choice here. I'm just going to say that. But if you do pick him, he did play for the Jets, the Titans, and the Seahawks. So maybe if you're running a Seahawks or a Titans team, this might be your choice because these other guys didn't play for those teams. So next up, we'll go left to right now because I think the other 5 are all solid, and then I'll rank them. So Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders gets all teams because his 93 got all teams. So he gets every team in the game if he's powered up. The problem is, I didn't show it, his power up goes for a pretty penny, a whole lot of coins, and his 93 can only be obtained from doing the sets. I haven't looked at that price, but I'm assuming that is also very expensive. And who wants to go through all that? So to get his 93, that's annoying. Power up is crazy expensive. So even if he gets all theme teams, if he's powered up, it's just a very, very expensive card. altogether, if you even getting this one. So you have to spend a lot of coins to get him really to his full potential, unless you already have him. But again, you still have to buy his power up because his power up didn't exist until today. It's just crazy expensive. So with that said, though, he will be on every team, within a month or two. Everybody's going to try to get him because he's going to have powered up 95 speed, +2 speed if you're on a 50 team, that's 97, sprinter 99 speed. I mean, 99 speed, 99, like, very good. And even if you're gonna have him, even if it's your second running back, even if other running backs come out that you like, he's incredible, amazing, maybe the best back in the game, perhaps, because he gets all theme teams. You could say he is the best back in the game. Again, just the caveat though, having to pay all those coins to get him to that point. I'm going to pass on him for now. But if you want to hold on, or if you just want to use the 96 for now and then wait to power up, that makes sense. So I get it. 96. My wife is calling you. Hold on. Hello. And we're back. Yeah, so 94 speed, maxed out. He can get 99 speed. So Barry's very, very, very good. But I would probably pass just because I think without the power up and all that other stuff, he's not as good as some of these other guys. But yeah, best back in the game, fully powered up, I think. All right, so now the other four. LT, best pass rusher in the game, always. When he comes out, 92 speed. He can get up to 95 on a non-theme team, 97. Only Giants. So I guess that would be a knock there. But, I mean, 95 power move, 92 finesse, like, he's insane. I don't even know what to say about LT. If you want a top pass rusher, LT's fine, and you don't even have to get on a theme team or anything. Like, even 95 speed powered up is incredible. Even if you don't power up, it's 94 speed. So he's incredible. Yeah. Also, I didn't mention this, but with Barry, if you're running just a Lions theme team, 98 speed without even powering him up. So you could easily run him if you're running Lions. Obviously, you're probably picking Barry anyway, or maybe not. I mean, because he's on the cheaper end of these other guys. But yeah, so even without the power up, Barry is very good on the Lions. Without the 96 speed, maybe not enough of a speed at running back, but still, obviously, one of the best. Now, LT, amazing, incredible. Like I said, we're going to rank them all here shortly. Michael Vick. Vick gets Atlanta, obviously, Pittsburgh, Philly, and the Jets. So those are the 4 teams that he gets. So if you're running a Jets theme team, you're probably picking Vick. I personally don't use Vick generally. I have Deshaun because I run a Texans team. I like to move my quarterbacks, switch them out throughout the year. So it's just not the guy I'm going to use. But I should go ahead and show you he's 95 speed. So on a non-theme team, 97 speed without a power-up. 98 with the power-up. And then obviously on a theme team, you only need 25. If you have 25 Falcons or any of those 4 teams, 25, you can get them up to 99 speed, 97 throw power stock. Obviously, easily get that to 99. So Vic is great. A lot of people don't like it because it seems like, I don't know, maybe it's throwing a pressure at 90 that it just, I don't know. Some people just say it just doesn't play as well for them. But I'm not going to say that because I haven't used him. His stats look pretty good, so I get why you would go Vic. Again, not the most expensive of the 2, or of the 6, I should say, but very, very good. And then Moss and Dion. So these 2 are always ones that I kind of put together that whenever I'm picking if I get a free one of some legend, Moss or Dion. It always comes down to those 2 because you run 3 wide receivers at least that see the field a lot, and then 3 corners at least generally, and maybe even more. So it makes sense that you would, these guys are going to be on your field the rest of the year. Vic, you might switch your quarterback. LT, you could say the same thing. You're probably going to keep him on the field. You run a decent amount of pass rushers. Barry on every theme team, it makes sense, but again, very pricey. Mawai, I suppose you'll use all year. You're not going to touch, but it's a center. Who cares? So I shouldn't say that. People care. It's just not sexy, all right? It's just not sexy. So Moss and Dion. Moss played for, of course, the Vikings, the Patriots, the Raiders, the 49ers, and there was a 5th that I'm forgetting, and I'm sure it's terrible that I'm forgetting. I say the Raiders, New England, San Francisco. So those 5 teams, obviously, some of those, Oakland, San Francisco, crazy good theme teams. 95 speed, another guy here. You don't even have to power him up on a non-theme team, on a theme team. If you're on any of those 5 teams, without the power up, 99 speed. So save a lot of coins there if you're on a theme team. You could actually run a 50 out of 50 Minnesota team and you have 99 speed without the power up, which is crazy. If you're running a 25 theme of those, you can get 99 speed as well with the power up. So yeah, he's incredible. I don't know what else to say. He's the best receiver in the game. So very good. And then Dion, always incredible. Dion 95 speed as well, 96 speed, sorry, 96 speed. So without a theme team, powered up 99 speed if you run Sprinter or Brawler Max. So 99 speed without a theme team. Obviously, if you run a theme team, it gives you a little more flexibility. You don't have to power them up and other things. But Atlanta, Dallas, Baltimore, San Francisco, and the Washington football team. So yeah, if you're running a Washington football team, you probably go Dion over Shaun T anyway. So I don't think Shaun T is probably viable. You probably just pick up Shaun T if you want him. But yeah, Dion is always amazing. Plays incredible. He makes incredible picks. He's just different. He's a different breed. He'll be like 99 everything. If you get him to if you have max whatever zone coverage, what's that called? Go deep. That's the defensive one. The defensive one that raises man coverage and zone coverage. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that, but yeah, you get 99 everything. You could even run Sprinter if you wanted to on him, and if you're on any of those theme teams, you can get 99 speed with Sprinter. If you want 99 Excel, 99 Agility, stuff like that. So he is incredible. Dion's amazing. Let's go ahead and rank them. I'm not going to bother ranking the 95s, but I would pick Sean Taylor as the number 1, though he is remarkably similar to Eddie Jackson's Snow Beast. But yeah, Sean Taylor is good. He's kind of pricey. He would be number 1. The rest of them, like, nobody's really, I don't think, too relevant of the other ones. So then we have these 6. So Mawai would be number 6. Barry Sanders will be number 5 just because of how expensive he will be if the power up in the 93 wasn't needed, or what, if you maybe got all theme teams without even the power up, something like that, he would probably be one of the, top 3 for me. I love me some Barry Sanders, but because of that, the price, I'll put him at number 5, but obviously these top 5 are all really good. Then these 4, I'm going to put Vic at 4. Vic maybe even 5. I just personally never use Vic. You can only use one quarterback. Even running backs, you move them around sometimes. You can have multiples. You only have one quarterback on the field. Maybe I'll change it. Vic might be 5, but he's right there. He does get a decent amount of different themes as well. Without you do need the power up, but he does get some other theme teams there. Hit that. If you need a top quarterback, he's going to be really good. Then LT, Moss, and Dion. I'm going to put LT at... Oh, this is so tough. It's basically, you're picking... I mean, LT's the best pass rusher. Moss is the best wide receiver. Dion's the best corner. I guess I would put Moss at 3 just because he's cheaper as of now. You might, if you're trying, you might pick up one of the other ones anyway. If you want to pay coins for one, I guess you would get Moss because he's the cheapest. They're all insane. I'm going to put Dion at 1. Dion just is a different breed. I think Dion he just always plays incredible. LT is amazing, but I do think because he's come out now with 96, we're going to see some 90. He's always like a cracked 96, 97 whenever he comes out. But we're going to see a new Derek Thomas. We're going to see some other pass rushers. He's still going to be maybe the best, but I think you're going to get some competition. Dion's just different. He's different. Even Moss is different. So I might go Dion, Moss, LT, but you're picking hairs between those 3, in my opinion. But that's what my thoughts are. Dion 99 speed without even a theme team. Like, that's crazy if you power him up with Sprinter or Brawler, but I think you would probably want Sprinter and on a corner. But yeah, it's just Shaker. I mean, if you're running a 25 is even better. So yeah, it's these guys are pretty nice. I'm probably going to go Dion myself just because none of them played for the Texans. So Dion it is. So Dion will be my move. Plus, yeah, 99 speed for me. I'll take that. Be a nice addition. So that's what my thoughts are. Let me know who you're picking in the comments. Also, check out the sniping video coming out later. You guys are absolutely incredible. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, a like would be appreciated. Turn those notifications on. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma